Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda and today I'm going to be sharing how I made faux calligraphy place cards for my wedding. So I absolutely love the look of beautifully handwritten calligraphy. If any of you guys are calligraphy artists out there, I give you major props. I wish I could do what you do, but unfortunately, my handwriting skills are minimal at best. So I figured out a way where I could do calligraphy the faux way and still make it look gorgeous and add that touch to my wedding. And so if I can do it, literally anyone can do it, believe me. So let's get started. So here we have the supplies that you will need for this project. You're going to need a thicker paper, preferably a cardstock. I have a Burgundy, just scrapbook paper, and then I have the clear vellum paper to overlay, and I have the white paint pens. I also have a paper cutter, but you could easily use just plain old scissors as well. Okay, so I use canva.com to get the template for my place cards. This is a free website to use and there's thousands of templates here. So I searched place cards and it comes up with hundreds of results. So I just scrolled through these and chose one that I liked, but you can keep scrolling, there's tons to choose from. So you can see here I clicked on this gray template. And I clicked on it because I like the script here, the font. And what I'm going to do is download that template. And then from here, I'm going to change the color just to white because I'm going to be printing it out in black and white. And then you can obviously just go through your guest name, your guest list, and just type out everyone's name or just copy and paste would be easy. So I'm just doing that here. And then you can duplicate all of these templates and just keep putting all your guest names in there. Okay, and from there you can always change up the text if there's something that you don't like. It's really customizable. And once you're happy with that, you can go ahead and download that, and that can go straight into your printer. And so you can print out all of these templates here, and then you have that to go ahead and work off of. Okay, so this is that template that I printed out. So here I am marking out the measurements that I will cut out with my paper cutter. So here I have the perfect dimensions for that place card, and I'm just going to get that template cut out there on that cardstock paper. So you don't need to necessarily do the folded place card. You can also just do a one-dimensional place card that you would just put on top of the napkin or something like that. But for me, I just chose to have it folded so it could stand up on the table. Okay, so now I'm cutting out the vellum paper. So I'm just doing some strips that are gonna go across the place card. I just measured out how much room I need on the strip to cover the writing that I printed out from the template. And then you can see that strip's going to cover not all of the place card, but just enough to go over the writing. Okay, so here I have my template again with the name printed out in that font that I like. And I'm just going to simply, slowly, steadily as I can, trace over that template there. The only skills you really need is a semi-steady hand. And you can just go as slow as you need to, just to make sure that you're tracing over those letters nice and smoothly. It's so easy with the vellum because it's basically the same idea as tracing paper. It's just a little bit thicker of a paper. So you can see the writing looks beautiful. It looks just like it did on the printed paper. And when you put it over a darker color, it really stands out. So now I'm going to show you a few ways that you can attach the vellum paper to your place card. And I came up with a couple kind of creative ideas that really dresses up the place cards. So the first way I'm going to attach the vellum to the card is just with a simple brad. It's a metal brad that I got from the craft store. And I'm just taking a push pin and I'm gonna line up where I want them to meet up, kind of just in the middle of the card. And then I'm just gonna punch a hole right where I want that brad to be. And that way I can just insert that brad right into that hole. And I really like this way to attach the paper together. I think it's really simple, kind of modern way to decorate the place card. So if your wedding is kind of more like a sleek, modern look, I think this really kind of adds that touch to the place cards. Beautiful, but really simple. Okay, so this next way I'm going to attach the paper together is with a wax seal. So I feel like this way is really, if you're going for that like vintage wedding, this is a beautiful way to go. I am using these wax seals that I made. I actually have a tutorial and I'll link that below where you can see how I made these wax seals. And I'm just going to attach them with some rubber cement. So I'm just going to apply the rubber cement to the place card itself as well as the vellum paper. And you will be able to see it through the vellum, but it doesn't matter because I am going to put the wax seal right on top of them both. So get a little messy there, but that is expected. Okay, so now I'm doing the same thing, taking the glue and placing it on the back of the seal as well as where I want it placed on the card. I did need to hold with pressure the wax seal onto the card for about 30 seconds while it dried, but it did hold it together pretty nicely. Okay, now we have the third look here. And I have this beautiful piece of silk ribbon in a coordinating color. So it's kind of contrasting the card, but still goes perfectly with the look I'm going for there. And I'm placing the vellum over the ribbon, but still kind of leaving a border around the edges so you can see that silk ribbon. And I'm going to attach this again with the brad. So the brad just pushes through everything, the paper and the ribbon as well. And then you're going to attach that brad the same way you did for that first look. And there's many more ideas that I'm sure you can come up with. These are just 3 ways that I thought of putting these together. Alright, so here you can see all 3 of those place cards. I think any one you might choose for your wedding is beautiful. Just a little bit different, unique touches to each one. And if any of you have any of these names that I kind of chose like alias names to show you guys, comment below. I have a place card if you're interested in coming to my wedding. Comment below. And here you can just see it on the table how it would look with the table place setting. Alright guys, so there you have it. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and be sure to subscribe for more wedding content to come. Alright, bye guys!